Hi there, I'm Kylie from Freedom Vans. I'm popping on today to show you something a little bit different. Typically I'm on here giving full tours of our newly completed builds, but today I wanted to share with you a van that is in process. This is our first long wheelbase spec layout. This is on the Mercedes Sprinter 170 platform, although it's also designed for the Transit 148 Extended. They're very similar sizes. And this van has been a long time coming, essentially. Tom and I started this business. We lived in our van. We still have that same van today. It has over 400,000 miles on it. It's also a Sprinter 170. And we've been doing this for nearly a decade. Next year is going to be year 9 of business. I just wanted to hop on and share with you this place that we're at in this van right now, because I feel like I don't really talk about the foundation and why we do the things that we do. And they're so important because they're what make it a cozy van and give you the comforts of home while you're on the road. The first thing I want to talk about is insulation in vans. We are super thorough with our insulation practices. We do all of the doors, all of the walls, the headliner above the front seats. We use a combination of lots of material. We use a 3-in-1 underlayment that works as a sound deadener. It also helps control temperature, and that goes along any metal inside all of the cavities, inside like little weird areas that we can fit it. Anywhere we can fit it, we put it. Then we come in the walls we'll do rock wool. Rock wool is an awesome product. It's moisture repellent, fire resistant. Tom actually has a little thread about it in our Instagram that I would go check out. We cannot say enough good things about this product. It's great. And then we do a polyiso board in the ceiling. We do glue everything in place with some spray foam, and then another coat of the 3-in-1 underlayment on the ceiling. We also put that on the floor and underneath the subfloor, which brings us to the next part. The last thing about insulation I'll mention is that we do use a vapor barrier to kind of tie everything in, keep anything from product from particularizing, anything like that. And we're in the Pacific Northwest, so moisture is a big deal for us, really just keeping moisture out of the wall. We do have a couple of ordering blogs for these vans on our website that I would check out if you're ordering a cargo van coming up, the Sprinter or the Transit. And we actually recommend not getting the factory subfloor because we'll put in a marine grade, just hardier subfloor that we are then able to mount all of the furniture to, essentially. For the materials in this van, we do have, for our spec layouts, you can choose which materials that you want from a selection that we've selected. The vans essentially have fabric wrapped panels in the bed area, and then in the front living space. There are a couple of upgrade options that you can do for the paneling. In the driver's side front wall, so this wall over here, you can upgrade that to shiplap if you'd like. And then in the kitchen area, which will be here, you can add a backsplash if you would like. And then in the garage space, we have 1/4-inch plywood with a stain on it. The stains are just great because they're really easy to clean. They don't show a lot of scuff, so that's perfect for a high traffic area. The garage walls won't be very exposed because we do have all of our systems back there, but the top part will be exposed because that's where handlebars go, and storing your bikes back there is important, right? The fabric wrapping just adds another level of insulation. Something we also did a little bit differently in this van, and this is because they do not have windows in the back of the van. We do have fabric wrapped panels in that bed area. We're just able to add more insulation when we do the full panel on the doors like this. If you do have windows back there, you do like cold traveling, I would just recommend doing some sort of insulated fabric curtain in between the bed space and the windows, because the windows do let in a lot of temperature and you want to be comfortable when you sleep. In this front area, we have a laminate floor. Laminate is great for your front living area because it's just so easy to clean. It also gives it a really nice homey look. We found that the laminate planks hold up really well over time. They hold up. One of the considerations when building out your van is that these vans are going through a constant earthquake and they are going through different climates, sometimes on a daily basis. And so this holds up really well to moisture and sun exposure. We found it to be a great option. And then in the back, we actually have a rubber coin grip. There's a few options for back there. There's the rubber coin grip or the diamond plate, and which is also rubber. And those are just great for gear storage. They, again, do not get damaged very easily. There's no seams, although this flooring the seams are so close together, there's no like seams to drop things into, which is great. It's kind of our floor wall choices. For the ceiling, we do have the tongue and groove pine ceiling, and that just adds this homey touch to this very functional van and gives it, I think, a sense of more comfort. It feels like you're in a little cabin. And then really lightens it up. These clients chose to go with a clear coat. Like I said, there are some color choices that you can choose. You could go lighter white, and then there's a few stain options. That's totally up to you. You can make these vans your own, even though it is a spec layout. Let's talk about cost for a second. The base spec layout starts at $90,000 and it's really designed to have everything you need. It's perfect camper. The base has everything that you need, but there are upgrade options. For example, if you decide you want a full shower in your van, then you're looking at about $100,000. And we do have a builder on our website where you can add in all the additional options to see what your ideal van would cost. It also gives you an idea of what our custom projects would cost. The spec layouts do not have a project management fee, whereas custom does have a 5% charge for project management and design. But overall, at least you're kind of in your range by using that feature. And we have a list of everything that's included in this build on our website, so go ahead and check that out. We do not provide the van, so we work on your van that you bring to us. The Sprinter right now for the all-wheel drive 170 is about $80,000. Ford Transit, I haven't looked at pricing for that one in a while. It's probably $60,000 to $70,000 for the all-wheel drive. You're looking at less if you can have the two-wheel drive, which is I have a lot to say about two-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. That conversation another time. I'm really just happy to share this van with you. It will be wrapped up in March, so we'll do a full tour then and we'll talk about it more. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them on whichever platform you're watching this on. And I'd love to connect with you more about this build. It's honestly, I think, as far as spec layouts go, it's just really high quality, very well thought through, very competitive pricing, and different than I think most things on the market. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.